only 2 inches less in reach, and he says, despite Lennox's long jab, I think I can jab with him. Punch stat numbers, Larry.
Take a look at their relative activity against David Tua. You can see that Rahman, who is as far ahead of Tua as Lewis was in their fight through the first 8 rounds, was much more active. And it's in the jabs that we might see whether this can be a fight. Can the jabber be out-jabbed by the challenger?
A word on scoring from our unofficial ringside judge, Harold Letterman.
Okay, Jim, we're so often asked, you know, how each individual round is scored. We use 4 points: clean, effective punching, effective aggressiveness. In other words, you got to land punches while you're coming forward. Ring generalship, who's putting his opponent where he wants to have him, and defense, keeping those hands up, elbows in tight, blocking the punches and slipping punches. Jim.
All right, Harold. As the challenger, Hasim Rahman will enter the ring first. Rahman's made a lot of friends here in South Africa. Longest inactive stretch of his career. Since a fight against journeyman Frankie Swindell. Prior to that, he had a 7th round TKO over South African star Corey Sanders in a slugfest on HBO.
Ain't no sunshine when it's on. Darkness every day. Ain't no sunshine when it's on. This song can make us feel equal every time, 'cause we don't play. We turn out the lights.
Typical of this most cruel of sports, Rahman's career is defined more by his 2 losses than by his 34 wins. He outboxed David Tua for 9 rounds, then got hit by a left hook after the bell, didn't get a chance to recover, and was stopped 35 seconds into the 10th. He was leading Oleg Moskaev in Atlantic City when he left himself open for a huge Moskaev right hand, went through the ropes, and was counted out. He says he learned everything he needed to know from those 2 defeats to go on now, improve his career, and become the heavyweight champion of the world. And now the crowd waits to see the undisputed heavyweight champion. Lingered in America, partially to film his own role in Steven Soderbergh's new movie Ocean's 11, which was being shot in Las Vegas on April 5 and April 6. Lewis actually got into the ring at the MGM Grand Hotel with possible future opponent Vladimir Klitschko of the Ukraine.
Africa! And millions watching around the world. mess along with your If Jah is standing by your side, then why should you be afraid of the pestilence that goes? If Jah is standing by your
Lennox Lewis, born in London, raised largely in Jamaica and Kitchener, Ontario, won an Olympic gold medal for Canada in 1988, migrated back to England to becoming England's first undisputed heavyweight champion in more than 100 years. 38 wins, 1 loss on the surprise knockout by Oliver McCall. The draw in the Evander Holyfield fight that almost every ringside observer regards as a Lewis victory, his 15th appearance in a heavyweight championship fight. Let's go to ring announcer Duncan Pollock for the official introductions.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sun International's Carnival City Casino's Big Top Arena. Lion Promotions, Golden Gloves, and main events in association with Cedric Kushner Productions and Budweiser, the undisputed, undefeated King of Beers, brings you Thunder in Africa. Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the WBC, IBO, and IBF heavyweight world titles. Our supervisors from the WBC, please welcome Mr. Frank Quill from Melbourne in Australia and Mr. Sam Ramsamy from Johannesburg in South Africa. Our supervisor from the IBF, Marian Mohammed from New Jersey in the United States. And from the IBO from Florida in the United States, Mr. Ed Levine. Our judges at ringside. From Washington, D.C. in the United States, Valerie Dorset. From London in England, Mr. Dave Harris. And from Johannesburg, South Africa, Mr. Tabu Spanpool. Introducing the principals to you. Fight now, the blue corner on my right. He weighed in at 107.96 kilograms, 238 pounds. His record, 34 wins, 2 losses, 28 wins by way of knockout. He is in the black and red trunks. The former IBF Intercontinental Champion and undefeated former WBU Heavyweight Champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland in the United States. Please welcome Hasim Rahman. Ladies and gentlemen, the referee for this fight from Turin in Belgium, Mr. Daniel van der Wielen. We get to the champion. He weighed in 114.99 kilograms, 253.5 pounds. His record of 38 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 29 wins by way of knockout. He's in the white trunks with red trim. He brings to the ring a gold medal from the 88 Olympic Games in Seoul, Korea. He brings to the ring the WBC, IBF, and IBO heavyweight world titles. He comes from West Ham in London, England, and he is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Lennox Lewis.
I saw a sign in Soweto the other day that said, Africa is not for sissies, dare to succeed. That's what this is about.
Heavyweight championship fights are not for sissies either. As the two fighters walked around listening to Duncan Pollock's introductions, Lennox Lewis leaned over and whispered to Emmanuel Stewart, who then went to the referee and asked him to go to Rahman's camp and have them lower his cup and his trunks. The referee did so. So already Lewis has one small victory before the fight begins. Now let's see if Rahman will try to out-jab the jabber, as he told us he thought he could.
Rahman starting off with his left jab to the body, which is what you want to do to make the taller man bend his waist a little more so you can jab him into the face. Then there is no reach advantage.
And as you pointed out, it's quite a challenge getting Lennox Lewis to come down and fight smaller. Among the big men in the sport, he is maybe the most adept at staying big, right, George?
That's a good way of saying it. Rahman's got to understand, look, you get in that ring with the heavyweight champion, you got to become the heavyweight champion yourself. For the first time, he's been introduced as the champion, but that bell ring is as much yours as it is his championship. Rahman turns his head to the right when he jabs, and that's not a good idea with a right-hand puncher like Lennox Lewis. I can tell you that Fox have seen it. He saw him turn his head to the right when he jabbed.
One of the criticisms of Rahman through his career is that he's sometimes off balance after he throws, particularly after he throws the right hand, lifts the back foot, and gives his opponent a chance to counter. When Michael Grant did that kind of thing against Lennox Lewis in Madison Square Garden, Lewis made short work of him.
Rahman hasn't decided yet what kind of style he really would like to get into. I've actually seen him go southpaw, switch it. You do all these kind of things, that means you haven't decided what you can do, what you're good at.
Lewis lands a jab. Rahman comes with a right hand over the top of it.
Rahman seems very composed, given this is the biggest event of his life.
Yet. If you're going to step in and be the shorter man with your left jab, you got to step in with all your might. Make his jab become a toothpick and yours a bowling ball.
Rahman stepping around Lewis's left there to tap Lewis on the face. Incidentally, if you have not seen The Rock before, he was once in a devastating traffic accident, which he survived, though with 500 stitches on his head. The right side of his face has a lot of scar tissue, but he has not had problems cutting in that area.
Lennox Lewis is not the kind of fighter who likes coming after you at all. He's a good counterpuncher. He prefers that the challengers come to him. That's why he's not reaching out as much yet.
I gave that round to Rahman.
Concentrate on your jab. Forget everything. You just hit it with the right hand, but you'll see with the right time. Don't try to make it, okay? Work your jab. And what he's doing, he's jumped at me because with a couple of jabs, but we kept him down there. That's what I'm saying about it. Just keep working the jab. Put a little more pressure on him. You ain't got to be punching. Just move it in a little bit more pressure. Restore pressure a little bit more. He can fall apart. You let him rest too much.
Here you go, jab. Good, there you go. Looking good, champion. Just like that. And keep, every time you hit move, then jab. Bang the right kidney inside, okay? Suck it in. Stay like that. Don't let things get you excited. Just stay like you are. Nice and relaxed. Suck it in. Suck it in again, woman. Good. Now step go strong.
Here's Rahman. He threw so many jabs to the stomach in that round and then came up with one to the head. We remember a fight earlier in his career when Lennox Lewis had a lot of trouble with Frank Bruno, who was out jabbing him in the early parts of the fight.
Bruno won the first 5 rounds before Lewis landed a huge left hook in the 6th to turn it around and set up a knockout.
Lewis' corner told him not to be too anxious with the right hand. Just keep your jab going, and at least tried it, but he leaped in with the right hand. Rahman's corner was right. Don't try to win but one round at a time. Keep going back to your corner with one round in the bank for you.
CompuBox numbers in round 1. Lewis 12 out of 31. Rahman 12 out of 44. Almost all the landed punches were jabs. Right hand, left hook, another right hand by Lewis. First power punch combination of the fight.
If you're Lennox Lewis, you don't want to go a lot of rounds at 253 pounds. I can tell you that.
Lewis has told anyone who will listen here that he would knock Rahman out earlier.
His mouth is already open. I don't know if that's significant or not.
Lewis says that he would get Rahman in the first couple of rounds. Could be significant, as he may be trying to avoid going the distance here at 5,700 feet altitude.
That right uppercut was pretty close by Lennox Lewis. I also got Rahman thinking now, put that right hand on the side of your face when you jab, on the left side of your face.
Lewis's big weapon, of course, is his right cross. But he lands a lot of uppercuts when he's on his game. Uppercuts dominated his second fight against Evander Holyfield, helped him win the decision. Go ahead.
Rahman does not want to let Lennox Lewis get his left jab established. If he does, it's all over. Make him miss every time he throws the left jab. Make him miss, and then hit him with your jab.
Chopping right hand by Lewis. Landed in the area just below Rahman's ear. Lewis stopping Rahman with a jab there. Not reaching.
Lewis is trying to get him with that right hand, but he's going to have to just ease the left jab and then feint the right hand and come back with the hook. Almost feinted that time. You got to feint the right hand and then do it with the hook.
Normally when Lewis is able to land his right hand effectively, it's because he set it up well with the jab. He likes to jab to the top of your head, try to get you to look down so that he's hiding his right hand from you.
That's not one hand you can hide.
Next Wednesday, another edition of On the Record with Bob Costas. Already this season, Bob's guest list has included musicians such as Bruce Springsteen, movie stars Ashley Judd, George Clooney, Tom Hanks, sports stars like Mark McGuire, Kobe Bryant. This week, he'll have Billy Crystal, the director of the movie 61 Asterisk, now playing on HBO, and also Ray Charles. It's live at 11 o'clock Eastern and Pacific.
This is the hour when the bush and in the swamps of southern Africa, the predators are out and about, and certainly in the second half of that last round, as you see there, Lennox Lewis looked like he was starting to go on the prowl.
You see, Lennox Lewis has been able to watch a lot of boxing matches, and he's seen that Rahman is able to be knocked down. And sometimes you don't concentrate on the other weakness that a fighter has. You just go after him with the power. Sometimes you just got to leave that knockout out of the video and study the fighter.
A good point, George. The knockout will come.
Two sharp, accurate jabs from Lewis there. Rahman reaching as he tries to get a right hand to the body.
Rahman's plan appears to be just stay in the fight, survive long enough, maybe something will happen.
Now he's able to get a left jab in.
And Lewis with an uppercut. Rahman tries an uppercut of his own in return. Rahman pounding Lewis's left bicep before the referee breaks him up.
That's a good left jab by Lennox Lewis, starting to work now.
Yeah, from the middle of the second round on, Lewis has gotten sharper and more prolific with the jab.
Well, Rahman's got this big target, the chest of Lennox Lewis, the stomach of Lennox Lewis. Forget about the head and just get what you can easily get there. He can land shot after shot if he wouldn't aim so high.
Jim, outworking him.
Left hand uppercut this time.
Now, all things are happening good for Rahman. Lennox Lewis, hands are low. All the things you want a heavyweight, a big heavyweight to do, drop his hands, stand there, not moving his head. You got to take advantage of those things.
However, swelling under the left eye of Rahman already here in round 3, indicating that Lewis might have caught him with the right hand. Rahman gets to the body twice. Lewis throws him off. Lewis wild with the left. Rock goes back to pounding that bicep. Left hook to the body and a left behind it upstairs. That's a combination we haven't often seen Lennox throw. Double left hook.
Looking nice, looking good. Just what you're doing now. What you've added to your tag, you're showing more left hooks now, including the one where you caught him down because he's not looking for nothing underneath. Once you start shooting shots underneath, you hit him right on the chin because he don't land no. All he's doing is doing this whenever he moves. Now you start to go to him more with shots down here. Then the right hand land on the chin.
Let me have your right for just one second. Look over for a second. Stay there. Suck it in, Hasim. Keep moving the head and jamming to the stomach and the head up and down with your jab to mix him up. And slam that right hand. Really slam it in there.
You see them working on Rahman's eye, just as Lennox Lewis was working on his eye during that round.
That was a left hook to the body, left hook upstairs combo with which Lewis finished the round. CompuBox numbers, you saw that Rock threw more. Lennox landed at a higher rate. Round 4 begins with a Lewis right hand. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 3?
Okay, Jim, 29-28, 2 rounds to 1. Lennox Lewis. Jim, when you give the big heavyweight champion room to punch, he's brutal. That's what's happening here. Rounds 2 and 3. Lennox got a lot of room to punch. Lewis just like he is now.
The power punches of Lewis seemingly beginning to rock the Rock, and now Rahman comes back with aggression of his own.
About it for Lennox Lewis, he has no fear of Rahman's power. He isn't covered up at all. Rahman does keep his hands up. You must have fear.
Well, sometimes the way you deal with fear, George, is you attack.
Rahman is attacking.
Lewis with his hands at or below his waist. Rahman hits him with a right hand inside.
And it was a good right hand. It wasn't a lot of power on it, but it showed him that he can land it.
May encourage Lewis to keep his guard up a little bit more.
You know, the sad thing about it, Lennox Lewis can win this fight with his left hand. And I guess it's so easy, he doesn't want to believe it.
Maybe that's part, George, of underestimating your opponent and thinking you can go out and get him anytime you want, and so you don't work at it.
Don't work at it. He hasn't worked at doing what he can do easily. Do it all with your left jab. You got the height, you got the reach. Now snap your left jab if you're Lennox Lewis. And if you're Rahman, keep attacking. Make a fight out of it. You only get one of these good fights like this.
And another right hand does Rahman. And pops Lewis just above the ear in the clinch. Some pretty effective punching in round 4 by Hasim Rahman of Baltimore, Maryland, trying to bring the heavyweight championship of the world to the United States of America.
Evidently, Rahman's trainers know that he turns his head to his right when he jabs, so they make him put the right hand right next to his left side of his cheek.
Lewis targeting Rahman's swelling left eye with his jab.
The crowd is chanting Rahman, Rahman. When the underdog stays in there longer than you expect him to, when he performs a little better than you expect him to, He can win the drama of the fight and get the crowd on his side.
Lewis landed a punch below the belt, and Rahman attempted to retaliate immediately.
Here you stop. You get left hook.
You can't
get you pay your left hook. Watch him right. You start shooting the left hook, you're going to knock him out of here. Shoot the left hook. Just pick up on the left. And break off from your toes with the left hook.
Your left hook.
Over here.
You want over there?
No,
I understand that. Somebody tell that free head, man.
Okay, tell him.
In and out. Big ones, baby. Big ones. In and out. Mr. Red! In and out. You gotta breathe. Deep breath.
Not so much the right hand.
Back to the point. Accidental crash of heads, okay? Accidental.
Well, you may have heard the referee Daniel Vandevila telling our Harold Letterman that the swelling in Rahman's left eye comes from an accidental butt. Harold Letterman asked if any point had been deducted. The answer was no. Only 17 jabs per round by Lewis by CompuBox numbers in the first 4 rounds, and that's fewer than Lennox would want to throw to be at his optimum. Frankly, he isn't throwing that many punches at all. He's been under 40 punches per round. Heavyweight average is around 40. In most of his best efforts, Lennox is much busier than that, sometimes 60 punches a round.
Rahman jabs to the left, to the body once or twice, then he comes up with that right hand. Lennox Lewis better be careful.
While Lewis hasn't been busy, he has been accurate, more accurate than Rahman. But that presents a classic quandary for the judges. Is the busier fighter better, or is the one who lands at a higher rate better?
Rahman blinked that right hand. He's having trouble seeing out of his left eye, it appears.
And Lewis goes to the body with the left hook. Trying to get Rock to bring his hands down, give him another shot at that swelling left eye.
You know you're fighting for the heavyweight championship of the world. If you start to bleed, so what?
So far,
your eyes start to close, so what?
Yeah, you got to go. That's right.
Don't make any looks. Don't touch your face. Keep fighting.
So far, Rahman has done a pretty good job of staying off the ropes and toward the center of the ring.
I don't like him touching his face like that.
His 2 disastrous moments, George, against Moskaev and Tua occurred when he had his back to the ropes. That momentarily stuns Lewis. Lewis smiling at him as a result.
Good right hand. That's what you got to do. You fighting for the title. You want the men's title, go take it.
Excellent chopping right hand.
Lewis stopped jabbing. He can walk into some right hand. That's what's happening now. If you're going to walk into them and walk to the man, use your left jab.
Lewis with a jab right to the body. Left hook upstairs combination. Now he just fires the right hand.
Lennox Lewis is like a big cat.
Rahman jab, 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 jab. 4 of them. Chases Lewis across the ring. Shades of Oliver McCall. September 24, 1994 in London. Has Rahman put the upset he has? He got a brand new heavyweight champion, and he's from the United States.
Seriously, and the way he fought the fight, you could see he wasn't taking him seriously because he wasn't fighting his normal fight.
All week long, you were thinking it was shades of Tokyo. There were reminders of Tokyo, Feb 10, 1990, everywhere as they prepared for this fight. Lewis clearly preoccupied with other things in his life. Rahman focusing on the business at hand.
All I can say is, for beautiful, spacious skies.
You like having an American heavyweight champion, George?
We can sing the national anthem again.
What a story as Hasim Rahman becomes the heavyweight champion of the world in one of the biggest upsets in the history of the division. A shot in the dark as Lewis stood there with his hands down and invited Rahman to hit him.
For Lennox Lewis, it was a crumble in the jungle, not a rumble in the jungle.
Larry, you better write some stuff. stuff down for us now. I'm shocked. I'm in shock.
Lewis spent 6.5 years rebuilding his reputation after the disaster against McCall. And now he lets it all come apart again on one big right hand. All right, let's look back, Larry, at what happened in the round. Here's the first right hand that seemed to start the trouble. Lewis smiled after that one.
He smiled and became more insolent and more lackadaisical and careless. Rahman got inside and hit him a terrific straight right hand.
Just a perfect shot.
He had not thrown many right hands through the fight. Lewis lived down to his preparation for the fight.
Absolutely.
He just drowned in Ocean's 11.
That's another brilliant line.
Drowned in Ocean 11.
How's he going to explain this to Brad Pitt, George Clooney, Julia Roberts, Matt Damon, and all of his co-stars on the movie?
He can tell them it was a stunt.
There's the stunt. A brilliant right hand by Rahman. George, you said overconfident before the fight. And he showed it throughout the fight, didn't he?
And Rahman came in and became a local hero. The people cheered for him all the time.
Well, he spent more than a month here. He did what he was supposed to do to prepare for the one big chance in his life.
If you're not serious, do not come to Africa. You will get your title taken.
So here it is. It ranks right up there with James Braddock knocking out Max Baer.
Okay, that's
Don't worry, George. Braddock Baer.
Leave me be.
Cassius Clay beating Sonny Liston in Miami Beach, 1964. James Buster Douglas knocking out Mike Tyson in Tokyo. Here is a fight to go with those as one of the 4 biggest upsets in the history of the heavyweight division. And now let's go to Dalton Collin for the announcement of a new heavyweight champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, you came to South Africa to see the thunder, and the storm has just broken. Ladies and gentlemen, the fight will stop 2 minutes and 32 seconds into the 5th round. To our winner, the new WBC, IBO, and IBF heavyweight champion of the world from Baltimore, Maryland, in the United States, the new undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Hasim the Rock Rahman.
There's the jubilant Rahman. As we take a look at final CompuBox numbers, remember that only 2 punches in the end really mattered. The 2 huge right hands that Rahman landed to Lennox Lewis's chin in the 5th round. And you see the difference in activity. Rahman throwing 101 more punches in the fight because he was better conditioned, cared more, prepared the right way, and was ready tonight. Jabs, 38 out of 135 for Rahman. Lewis startlingly accurate at 51%, but only throwing 19 per round. Not enough to set up his power shots. Lewis again landing at a huge rate with his power punches, but Rahman threw almost exactly twice as many. In this instance, busier was better, busier won big. Let's go to Larry Merchant with the new champ.
Thank you, Jim. Congratulations, Rock. Tell us what happened in there. Why are you now the heavyweight champion of the world?
Oh, well, I kept my prayers in order. I kept my team right. I just want to say Allahu Akbar, Alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. And I want to say to the state of Maryland, my mother can take her job and shop and she ain't working there no more.
question in here. Let me get in a word
Oh,
edgewise.
now, I'm the champion of the world now, Lord. You got to let me talk a little bit. Go ahead, Lord.
All right.
Big buck fool.
Do you feel that the long preparation you did here in Africa as well as back in America is the reason that you had that calm and gave you an edge over him?
Well, I believe that I never really took an opponent serious to the fact where I thought he could beat me, except Lennox Lewis. I felt like if I didn't train properly, he would have the edge. I kept my prayers in order. I did all my training, and I came up victorious. You see, one punch power with the right hand. I mean, give me some props.
Let's see. All right, let's take a look at the one punch and tell us what was happening.
Let's see it.
Did that punch earlier in the round set this up?
Well, I felt like, that should be rated R. Anyway, I felt like we accidentally headbutt, and he tried to take advantage of me. Much the same like Floyd Sanders when I was wiping my eye. They try to come get me. When they see me, like I feel like I'm vulnerable. So they come try to get me. And when they come try to get me, a hurt man is a dangerous man. So when they come get me, I just, come to law, let it go.
What was your plan coming into the fight? Because it seemed that you came out and threw about 8 or 10 jabs to his stomach in the first round.
Well, I wanted to hit him to the body, and I felt like the longer the fight goes, regardless of whether we was in altitude or not, that I have a very, very strong jab. Anybody can attest to that. You've been in the ring with me. And I knew it would take its toll on me. There's no excuses. We didn't get into the later rounds like everybody predicted. I wouldn't have a chance from 1 through 5. What round was it, number 5?
His mouth was open as early as the second round. Did that signal to you that he was having a problem?
Well, I know Lennox Lewis is a very cagey veteran. He got Emmanuel Stewart in his corner. Everybody was talking about the altitude. He could have been trying to bait me in. So I wasn't really paying attention to that.
So now you showed him why he needed a return match clause in the contract.
Well, it don't make me any difference. I'm going to stay with my prayers, stay with the right faith. I believe that power do stand in my faith. I mean, as long as I continue to be in this boxing game, I'm going to have a measure of success, inshallah. Allahu Akbar.
What next?
Well, I'm going to leave it to you, I'd like to come back to South Africa and defend the people of South Africa. I love it. I love South Africa. Rodney Berman, Southern Christian. Bring me back. Bring me back. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. I love South Africa.
All right. You love South Africa so much. We want to show a little bit more of the fifth round. The right hand that seemed to set up the later sequence that came in and led to the knockout blow. Did you feel that he was just posturing at the end there when he was making believe that you hadn't hurt him at all?
No, I felt like I believe that when I hit somebody, I hurt him. What degree, I'm not sure. But I was going to keep to my game plan unless I was out cold. That's the thing. I'm going to fight until I'm out cold. You know that, Larry. That's why y'all bring me back, because you know I'm going to fight, regardless of who y'all put me in the ring with. No Lennox and Tyson! No Lennox and Tyson! No Lennox and Tyson! Hey, I'll fight Tyson. We can bring Tyson right here in South Africa. And I'd like to give props to my man, my trainer, Adrian Frenchie Davis, for giving the man Stewart his first title loss in the heavyweight championship fight. Steve Nelson, Stan Hoffman. Oh, yes. Yes, Mac Lewis also. Much props to Mac Lewis, first gym I ever went to. I got you, Mr. Mac. Respect, man. Respect. Baltimore, number 1. Love y'all. Hey, Mel Valley, get it ready for me.
All right, we're going to roll this tape because we want people to see the early right hand in that round, which perhaps 20 or 30 or 40 seconds goes. Describe what you see.
Well, I know Lennox, it felt like I was cut. I thought he was coming on. I felt like that was a good right hand. But like I said, he didn't come right back when I was spent around. So I felt like I might have stunned him a little bit. But Lennox in shape, it's KG veteran. I wasn't sure. So, you can't take too many chances with a guy like Lennox. A great champion, take nothing away from him. And we can do it again.
Thank you very much, champ. And thank you, Lennox. Lennox, when all is said and done, did you take him too lightly?
No, not really. This is what happens in heavyweight boxing. You get caught with a good shot. If you don't beat the count, they stop the fight. Simple as that. But there's always a next time. You know what I mean?
but surely something led to what happened at the end. Did you think he would be in there that long with you? Was he bothering you with his jabs to your body?
Yeah, no, I felt good in there. This is what happens in heavyweight boxing. If you run into a shot and you don't beat the count, they stop the fight. But I felt real...
Wait. You say they run in heavyweight boxing. In any boxing, they're going to stop the fight if you don't beat the count.
Well, you know what? It was a good shot, come with a good shot. I was coming in throwing a punch at the same time, and, you know, he just connected with his punch.
All right, you yourself admitted that if you were fighting somebody you thought was a more dangerous opponent, you might have been here earlier. That weight that you had on is a window into your preparation and into your mentality about defending your title, isn't it?
No, not at all. I felt great going in there. You know, my shape never showed at all in the fight. It's the situations, if both are going in with a right hand, one of them has to connect, and it so happens that his right hand connect. I never beat the count, simple as that. I felt good. You know, this is what happens in heavyweight boxing.
All right, let's take a look at the replay, and you tell us, you seem to think you were going to get out of that round after the first right hand hit you. You were smiling at him, and suddenly he had you on your right, on the ropes.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell he got through with a great right hand. My back was against the ropes. You know, great right hand. He caught me right on the chin. I went down. I never beat the count. They stopped the fight. Simple as that.
Have you been thinking too much of Mike Tyson?
No, absolutely not. Like I said, there's no fight unless I get past Hasim Rahman, and, you know, he came with a great shot. Didn't beat the count, but there's always a next time. You know, he threw that right hand. He didn't even know where I was.
Did he look easy to you in the fight?
Well, I was doing what I needed to do. You know, I was getting to him with the jabs. I was just walking him down. He came in with a left right, and I missed blocking it with my jab, and he got through. Simple as that. As you can see, I was walking after him. I was chasing him.
Were you trying to land too many big punches?
No, not really. I was trying to get in there and to definitely get him out. I felt that he was definitely getting weak as the fight went on. I just wanted to get in there with my jab. Can't even believe that.
Were you surprised at his composure in the fight? That he seemed to be calm and just trying to do whatever he could do?
Yeah, I mean, he was trying to land that big overhand right, and just so happens, he did. He got through. I missed it with my left hand. That's the hand that I usually block his right hand with, but it happened to get through, and he caught me on the chin. I went down, but I'll be back again. There's no way Hasim can beat me twice.
So you do have a rematch clause in your contract, and you do want the rematch?
Definitely want the rematch. You know, I felt good after I got up. I thought I beat the count, but, you know, the referee felt that the fight should have been stopped. But, you know, Hasim Rahman's the champion today.
It's my understanding that in your contract, he can fight one more fight before taking the rematch. Is that correct, as you understand it?
No, well, I don't know about that, but I definitely know there's a rematch clause, and, you know, second time around, Hasim Rahman is going to be down.
Thank you very much, champ.
Cool along the strip as Vladimir Klitschko